Are you turning 65 in the next 12 months or getting ready to retire and start Medicare? Before you make any decisions, I need you to hear this first. Almost everyone getting ready for Medicare gets advice before they ever talk to a licensed agent. From a friend, a family member, their HR department, maybe even their brother-in-law who just went through it. And a lot of that advice sounds completely reasonable. The problem is, a lot of it is wrong. It can cost you thousands of dollars, sometimes permanently. I've spent 16 years as a licensed Medicare insurance agent, helping thousands of people across 46 states. And the most common thing I hear when someone finally calls me, I wish someone had told me this before I made that decision. By the end of this video, you'll know the 3 most common pieces of Medicare advice that sound right but aren't, and exactly what the truth actually is. No jargon, no sales pitch, just the straight answer. Let's start with the most common one. Bad advice number 1. Medicare Advantage is basically the same as a Medicare Supplement, and it's free. Here's what's actually true. Medicare Advantage and Medicare Supplement are 2 completely different products. They work differently, they pay differently, and they protect you differently. A Medicare Supplement works alongside original Medicare. Medicare pays first, your supplement picks up most of what's left. You can see almost any doctor in the country who accepts Medicare. No networks, no referrals, no prior authorization. Medicare Advantage replaces original Medicare with a private insurance plan. Most plans have networks. Many require prior authorization before certain procedures are approved. And that $0 premium, it's real, but it doesn't mean the plan is free. When you use it, you pay copays, co-insurance, and out-of-pocket costs that can add up fast if you get seriously ill. Neither plan is wrong for everyone, but they are not the same. And that difference matters enormously when you actually need care. Bad advice number 2. You have plenty of time to figure out Medicare. This one costs people real money. When you turn 65, you have what's called an initial enrollment period, a 7-month window. It starts 3 months before your birthday month and ends 3 months after. Miss that window without a valid reason to delay, and the penalty is permanent. 10% added to your Part B premium for every 12 months you were eligible and didn't enroll. Not for a year or 2, for life. Bad advice number 3. Just stay on COBRA. It covers everything Medicare would. COBRA is not a substitute for Medicare. I'll say that again because it matters. COBRA is not a substitute for Medicare. If you retire and go on COBRA thinking it protects you the same way Medicare would, you may be wrong, and the penalty clock may already be ticking. Here's what makes this so frustrating. The people giving this advice aren't trying to mislead you. Your brother-in-law got Medicare Advantage and loves it, so naturally, he tells you to get it too. Your coworker stayed on COBRA for a few months and nothing bad happened, so she figures it worked out fine. Your HR department told you that you have 8 months after leaving work to enroll, which is true in some situations, but not all. The problem is that Medicare rules are specific. They depend on your age, your employer size, whether you're still working, when exactly you retire, and where you live. What worked for someone else may not apply to your situation at all. I had a client, I'll call him Ron. Ron retired at 65 and went on COBRA because his HR department told him he had 8 months to enroll in Medicare. What HR didn't explain was that COBRA doesn't qualify as creditable coverage for Part B purposes the same way active employer coverage does. Ron ended up with a late enrollment penalty that added over $40 a month to his Part B premium every month for the rest of his life. That's over $500 a year because of advice that sounded completely reasonable at the time. Here's what I want you to hear. The person who told you Medicare Advantage was the same as a Medicare Supplement was not lying to you. They just didn't know. But the insurance companies that advertise $0 premium plans on TV every single fall, They know exactly what they're selling, and that's worth thinking about. I'm an independent agent. I get paid the same whether you choose a supplement or an advantage plan. That means I have zero financial reason to steer you one way or the other. What I'm going to tell you is what I tell every single client. Here's what each option actually does, and here's what the right choice depends on for your specific situation. If you've already been given Medicare advice by a friend, a family member, an HR department, or anyone else, and you're not 100% sure it was right for your specific situation, I've built something that can help. It's a free 2-minute quiz that identifies your exact scenario and gives you a personalized result, not generic information, your specific path forward. Go to mymedicaresupplementplan.org/Medicare-clarity. Or just click the link in the description below. After you see your results, you'll get access to a free training where I walk through your exact scenario in detail. The address one more time, mymedicaresupplementplan.org/Medicare-clarity. Or click the link in the description below. No pressure, no phone call required, just clarity.